Hey everyone. Happy
Hi, everybody.
Monday. We are super excited. We have Mark, Spirit Whisperer, with us today. Hey, Mark.
Yay.
And
Hi guys.
we have our matching peacocks going on, right? I have
Yeah.
my peacock earrings and you got your
Oh, that's a
peacock shirt.
peacock.
And EQ has her beautiful peacock smile.
Oh yeah.
There you go. So
It is a
just want
beautiful smile.
oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
yeah. Hey,
It used to
Sharon
make me
Side.
money.
What'd you say?
I said it used to make me money.
I
Yeah,
bet.
that's right. That's right. The model smile.
Yes, yes,
So we
yes.
just want to say hello to a few people before we jump in here. It's got Sharon Sipe and Susan Dunaway. Hello, welcome. And Cheryl Fry, Mama Bear.
And who else do we have? We have Juliet Mills and hey, Grader. Miss Grader's here. And Mims. And who is this? Wisdom of the Blue Lotus. Who could that be? I'm welcoming myself.
I,
That's my new channel, guys.
I like that name.
Yeah, it's a cool name. Very
Yeah.
cool name. And
Thank
Stone Marble, hello, and Mims, and Suzanne Fortier, and of course our big bro. Hello, hello.
Hey, big bro Ron. Oh, and Stone Marble is here.
Mhm.
And Rochelle. Who else do we have that we didn't say?
Hi Jay.
Oh,
Hey,
did Lil
Jay.
Bro jump in? Hey, Lil Bro.
And Teresa also is here as
Oops.
well.
Hey, Teresa, Christy Tobin, and uh, who else? We got a full house tonight. Hey,
I
everyone. Hey,
know, right?
Sherry. Voices from the Swamp, Sherry H. And I see Janet P.
It looks like Melinda's also here.
Hey, Melinda.
Are we missing anybody, guys?
I think if we missed anyone,
Oh, Indigo. Hey, Heather.
hey, Heather.
And Tracy.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're so excited to have Mark on. And Mark, I
Yes.
know a lot of people here do know you. Hey, Anna Banana, who just joined, but there are some that may not. So tell us a little
Okay.
bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, let's see. There's just so much to know, but let me try to limit it. No, the things you might be interested in. Okay. Let's see. Well, I have been clairaudient since I was a kid. Um, you know, my sad story is that as a child, my dad was an alcoholic, so there was a lot of trauma and stuff. And during that time, spirit, or I used to call it an angel, I thought it was, or maybe it was God. I didn't really know as a little boy, but it used to talk to me all the time, and then I just carried that through where I would talk to um, spirit. It's what I call it, and it was out. It seemed like outside of me, even though I could hear it in my head. And so that kept going in different stages. But anyway, that's why I would call myself psychic. And then in the 80s, I became a voice channel for a couple of spirit guides. And it's a long story. I'm not going to go through, but I prayed to God and asked how I could be of service. That's really what I wanted. I was in Hollywood at that time. Ah, where you guys are.
In our neck
And,
of woods.
because I lived there for 45 years in Los Angeles. And I'd been acting stuff, but I just realized that there was something really big missing, and it was about spirit. And I just really felt I needed to be of service, and particularly for me to the animal kingdom and to Mother Earth, because it just killed me to feel like we just didn't not that I didn't like humanity as well, but you know, I don't know. I tend to relate more to animals. But anyway, and in that prayer, I had this thought that maybe I was supposed to channel. I asked God to introduce me to channels, and it did to like about 7 in a 2-week period. And during that time, I met my spirit teacher that wanted to channel through me. And so it's called conscious voice channeling, which means I'm still here, but I'm in an altered state. But it's like I'm sitting to the side and they come in to the center there.
Mhm.
And so that first teacher is Dwal Kul. He's a ascended master, Tibetan. There's tons of information online about him if you want to look him up. He has a lot of channels, mostly women. And so I worked with him a lot. And then through him, he helped to introduce me to the energy I work with most, which is Pan. And that's who I work with, the animals and nature and all that. And Pan, in Greek mythology, if you don't know, he's the one that's called God of Nature or God of the Forest or the animals, fertility. You know, he has a lot. He also has a lot of the names. So when you go through the world, there'll be an energy that indigenous people have communed with, and it's Pan usually, but they'll give him a different name all over the place. So, and his name means all, and he has a lot of different versions. But the one he came to me with is that Greek mythology version.
Okay.
That's the one I see him as. And it was he who guided me to become a zookeeper. So I went to the zoo in LA, and I worked there for 30 years as a animal keeper. And that was all because Pan guided me, because my degree was in acting and stuff. And there's really no reason I should be able to become a zookeeper out of the blue. But I did. And then, you know, we would talk to I'd already been doing readings and stuff for people and animals before I went to the zoo. But then that gave me a lot of experience with a lot of different kinds of animals and all that time. And, you know, that's just kind of it in a nutshell. And now that I'm retired, I moved to Kentucky. That's where I was born. And spirit is just really bugging me to kind of hang a sign back up, because there was a lot of transition. I lost my partner and some family members. There was a lot going on. But kind of finally got the fire under me. And strangely enough, just guided me to watch YouTube. Tarot readers. And I was like going, I didn't even know there were tarot readers on YouTube. And that's been a little over a year ago. And Pam was like, yeah, go watch YouTube, because we want you to do something kind of like that. And I was going, oh, look at that. And I thought, I don't do exactly that, but it gave me a lot more, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy I did. So that was on summer solstice day, was the day I started my channel.
Well, that is so awesome. And the other cool thing that I love is I've already told you that I probably, God knows how many times I might have passed you in the zoo or seen you, even probably watched you feed the animals.
Yeah.
I used to live at the LA Zoo with my daughter, and I think that is so cool. It just lets you know how small this world can be.
I know, I'm sure, probably so. And plus, so many moms and their kids came to the zoo all the time because it was a not so expensive outing. And you could get that year pass for hardly nothing.
That's what I had. I had the membership, and we would just come and spend our mornings or afternoons there. And yeah, very cool.
Yeah, but I bet your daughter loved it.
Oh, she did. She really did. It was awesome. And before I forget, everyone, be sure to hit the thumbs up while you're here. And I see Sherry H is posting the channels. I appreciate you, Sherry. Thank you for doing that. I also have Mark's channel as well as these EQ and my channel posted in the description as well. So make sure you subscribe to all 3 channels. And of course, the Soul Sisters, if you haven't already. Don't want to forget that.
Sonia, you want to put the banner up?
Yes, let me do that.
Well, while she's doing that, I have to tell you guys, I actually had a reading with Mark, oh, probably about 3 weeks ago, somewhere around there, two, three
Yeah.
weeks ago. And for Miss Harmony, as you guys know, she is chilling in the other room with her meditation for kitties music on right now. So she may make an appearance, but right now she's in La La Land right
Oh
now.
my
with
gosh,
music going for kitties.
so spoiled.
She really
Yes,
is.
she is.
She really is.
And she used to wake me up at her normal time, 6:45 in the morning, which she still does. I'm okay with that, just not to anything earlier than that. And uh when me and Mark were talking about that, and I was saying, can you please let her know, let mama sleep. I'll get up, I'll feed her. I want to go back to bed. Leave me alone. I don't want to play. I don't want to pet you. I want to go back to sleep. And that was her thing to keep me up. So, Mark, when Pan came through and you mentioned that, and Pan mentioned that of what I can do, I started doing it. You said Pan will help her. If you need to get a message to her, Pan will be there. Just ask Pan to come.
Oh yeah, good.
Oh my God. Like right after the reading, like a couple of days after, she was so mellow. She was like, okay, mama, I'm not gonna mess with you. Okay, mama, I'm gonna let you sleep. Okay, mama. And then of course she slowly was going back to her old ways. But then I would say, Pan, I need you to help me now. Please tell Harmony mama needs some sleep. She doesn't need anything right now. She's great. And then she would leave me alone.
Go back and remind her. Okay, remember our little agreement?
Yes. And now I always will say when she's being a little challenging, because she's little Miss Prissy, Pam will bring her right back down and she'll just go about her merry way. And I'm like, oh, I love this.
How old is she, EQ? I can't remember.
She's 15. She'll be 16 in July.
Yeah.
But she acts like she's 7.
I know. That's like a little bit confusing. I go, boy, she seems so much younger.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has every right to be spoiled. She's earned it.
Yeah. Oh, you also told me something else. I meant to tell you this.
Oh.
You told me that she actually came back to me, that she was a prior pet that I had. And I figured out who she was.
Oh, cool.
When I was 13 years old, for my 13th birthday, my mother gave me a cat. And I loved that cat. It was a male cat. His name was Rags. So what I started doing was I started saying, Rags, come here, Rags. And Harmony was literally like, meow, coming to me. But when I would say her brother Peace, who passed, I say, come here, Peace, come here, Peace. She just look at me and whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's responding to Rags.
That's really
and
cool.
Harmony.
That's so
like,
good.
oh my gosh. Yeah.
From Rags to Harmony.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Rags to Harmony. Yeah.
I love it. That's so cute. I know, because of course, I can hardly ever remember what all he says. But did he say too that it was from somebody when you were little?
Yeah. Yeah.
From
I believe so. When
you were a kid or something. Yeah, I think I remember that, and so that is so great. I just love it.
Yeah.
And then, she's answering to that because they're trying to get the point across.
Yeah.
It's like that confirmation.
Yes, exactly. So guys, if you guys have animals, please get a reading from Mark.
An in-depth reading. Tonight we're just doing mini readings, but you would want an in-depth reading from him, for sure.
Your own personal in-depth reading. Yes.
Yeah. So Stone Marble says, thank you for the introduction to Mark Spirit Whisperer. Much appreciated. So I saw Stone Marble
subscribed.
Thank you. I couldn't find the word.
Thank you so much, Stone Marble. I know I said before we started, I said, I don't recognize Stone Marble. So that's a new person. And I'm so glad that you went and that's great. Went and subscribed.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
And I saw some other people joined here. Renee from the Tarot Love community. Hello. Michelle Mybell. And Roland. And who else is here? Cosmic. Oh, let me say that right. Cosmic Togo Party. Oh, I love that name. Very
Oh,
cool.
wow.
Yes.
Very cool. Michelle Mybell, and anybody else that I might have missed. So this is what we're going to do. All of us are going to pull a card for the collective before we get started, and go ahead and start putting your questions in the chat. Mims has offered to help out tonight, which I appreciate. Mims, we can do a couple of different things here. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and just star the questions, Mims. If you can just keep track, just in case I miss somebody, because sometimes that happens, when we're doing the reading, somebody will put a question up and I don't see it. And you can just let me know if I miss someone. That would be really helpful. Hey, Yodita. Good to see you. Okay, let's see here. So while they're getting their cards together, I will start starring some of these questions.
Hi, Cosmic Toga Party, Erica. When I first saw her, I kept calling her Cosmic Topography.
Yeah, that's what I thought it said at
That's
first.
what it looked like at first.
Yeah, every time. Wait, that's not what that says. What?
Oh, Heather says, Mark helped me with connecting to my Lilu.
Oh.
Oh,
Lonely Lou.
Hey, Debsy.
Debsy, hello.
Oh, hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
So you just sounded like Lisa when you said, hey, Kevin.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Hi, Kevin, the healing medium. I've seen you on with Lisa and Sharon, because Kevin's Canadian, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he is. And here's a new name. Hey, Tony Stokes, welcome.
Yep. Hi, Tony.
So Mims, you tell me what's easiest for you. Do you want to just put the questions up for me? You let
Hey,
me know.
Kevin. Hey, the other Kevin.
Kevin Healing by Loving Vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Is that easier, Mims, to do it that way? You want to just put, please, if you do ask a question, please hang around because readers may need to. Okay, that's something else. Trying to figure out what's the best way to do this. But guys, go ahead if you have your card picked already.
Okay. Just drop half of the deck, but.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Where's my glasses? Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, Mims. Gotcha. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and give this one because I love it and it came out and jumped out. Who doesn't like this? I don't know. Here we go. See if we can get it close. Mark, why can't I ever do this? I'm so goofy. Okay. Can you see it says Angel Assistance?
Oh, love that.
Ooh, can't get no better than that. And see how it's all up there around his head? He has this beautiful halo and it's kind of pinpointed there. And then there's even a rainbow going around it too, a rainbow halo, because that's where we connect through spirit and to the angelic kingdom is up there in that top of the head. I just love this.
That's a beautiful card.
Yeah, I know these cards
And
are
all the
great.
colors in there as well.
I know they're my favorite ones. I love
Yeah.
them. And I even like that he has a staff with like that angelic light coming out of that, sort of coming out of his hands and creating like healing light. Anyway, great.
Wow, Mark, it's funny. Look at my card. It's not too far from look at the colors.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Everything. Yeah. So guys, this is the Four of Wands, which is like the Four of Swords. This is about taking time to relax, meditate, go within, and give yourself some breather. Just if you are overworked or full of exhaustion, just stop and breathe. It's the time for that, especially with all the stuff going on in the world today.
Look at all that light going into her head. I love it.
Yeah, and get more sleep. You see how she put her armor down?
Oh yeah. Ooh, good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So awesome. Okay, Miss Sonia.
Love it.
So I got the card of Sage, be devoted and committed. So whatever you're working on right now, be sure to give it your attention. Sage is a beautiful way of cleansing and clearing. Um, check it out. Look what he's holding. It's a peacock feather.
Oh, look
gosh.
at that. That's what he's writing with.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, peacocks are being represented tonight. So love
What does
that.
it say under there again? Let's see. Be
It
devoted.
says, Sage, be
and
devoted and committed.
Okay, great. Yeah, love it.
Yes. This also gives me, to take time to journal, take time to write things down of what's going on in your life. I had shared this morning with EQ this crazy dream that I had that she was in. Neither one of us can make any, couldn't figure it out. So I said, you know what? I need to journal that and write it down. So these are things, because you never know, they can come back to you later. And it's journaling is just very freeing as well. And I have so many journals. I've been journaling my whole spiritual experience, my journey of everything that goes on. It's really important to go back, because when you go back, you can see, oh, okay, this is what this means. I didn't know it at the time, but now I do. And it's a great practice to get in. But whatever it is on your spiritual path of what you're doing, it's about devotion and being committed to doing that. So make sure you just keep up on doing that. Yeah. Hey, Katie Moonchild. Hello. And Constance.
Hey, Constance. Yeah.
All right. So.
Oh, Sonia, I'm sorry. Probably didn't notice this. Mims had a question for you. If you go to 651.
Okay.
And well, I'll let you get to that.
Okay, so the first I have, this is who I have. Tell me if I missed anyone. I have Rochelle, Yodita, Mama Bear, and Sherry H. That is who I have. And Deb Z says, I'm still crying off and on about my reading from Debbie and Mark earlier today.
It's probably good, though. The thing about crying is we release so much energy that needs to go ahead, and it's because it needs to be let go of. We're not supposed to be holding on to it. Mm-hmm. So, I'm a crier, and I can cry at the drop of a hat. So, because things just strike me, and it can be something really happy, and I'll just weep with happiness too. So I'm all about crying, and I think it's good for us. And I'm sorry, because I know, it's emotional and stuff like that. But, it's also good for us to go through it.
Absolutely. And I just wrenched you, Mims. So you should be good to go now. Yeah, crying is so, so powerful. I did a ceremony this past weekend, and that's all I did was cry all weekend and release so much. So therapeutic, so healing. Give yourself that space to do that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
She says they confirmed what I thought, but still the confirmation that Squeaker's past hits my heart.
Oh,
yeah.
Big hugs to you, Deb Z.
Plus, that name couldn't be cuter, Squeakers.
Squeakers. I love that. Cute. All right, Louisa, I see you. I got your...
I'm sorry, too. And Deb, he wanted you to know that. Because, even though hearing that on one way, it's sad and heartbreaking, but at the same time, he didn't want you still wondering and all that. So I feel like he came across to actually bring ease to you in the end, So
that's super comforting.
Yeah. Little squeakers.
She said he squeaked when he tried to meow as a kitten.
Oh, I love that. That's so cute.
All right, Debsy, don't get me all feeling.
I know, we're all going to be crying.
I can't do another pet.
Yeah.
I know.
I
know.
saw
I know
a
you know.
video, and there was this little black cat. It didn't even look real. The thing was about this big, and the eyes were round, and it was like super big eyes, and it was doing this little thing like this, and I'm like, I'm not getting another cat. I'm not getting
I
another
know.
cat. I'm not getting another cat.
I know. It's like I have to like, nope, not going over there.
Yeah.
Well, Pan told me to, but I'm like, I don't know, Pan. We got to talk about this one.
Well, and plus he's always pushing, like that's why I have 6 animals in my house.
Wow.
Woo.
They all get along pretty good though.
Well, that's good.
Good. All right. So Rochelle is asking about her Spicy and would like a message from her. It was a Shih Tzu that left in 2011. Oh, Rochelle. And Shih Tzus are so cute. My sister has one.
They are so adorable.
They really are.
Yeah.
They're like little dust mops.
Yeah.
My friend had a Shih Tzu and I just loved it. It was so cute.
Oh.
So Spicy is the little doggy's name.
Yes. Message from Spicy.
Yeah. So Rochelle, this would be my first time actually like really tuning in to an animal. So
cool.
I'm going to try to see if I can. And if not, I always will go to the cards and get your answer for you. But I'm going to try it. Ooh, Christy has 7 dogs.
Oh my goodness, Christy. Wow. That's a festive household.
I know, right?
Oh my God. You're part of their pack at that point.
Yeah. The leader of the pack. Renee said I'd bring home all the kittens if I could.
It's taking her just a second to come forward. So, sometimes it just depends on what the soul is doing. Sometimes they have to kind of, I don't know, it's like a little rigmarole and then they come. So now I feel her energy. She really shows me this very cute joy focus, like that part of her service was to make people laugh. And she did make people laugh. I could see her like kerplopping down and doing it in a way that's just, would tickle you, or, like, oh, she's so cute, I can't stand it, kind of like she knew she was cute and she would sort of use that to her advantage, like, aren't I cute? It's sort of a little very, knew how to convince you to do things for her and stuff like that. That's one thing. Go ahead, guys.
Okay. So what I got, Rochelle, I saw an image. Did she ever used to like to play with this ball? I'm getting yellow, but did she ever like to play with this ball? And she would actually like put her nose when she's ready to play with it, like the ball would go to you, when she wants to play. So that was one of the images that I saw with, I felt like she had a favorite ball, or maybe it could be another toy, but I felt like it was a ball. And then I felt just like what Mark said, this overwhelming happiness, this light, airy, vibration. It feels good. And I feel like she's definitely coming back. The other thing, I did pull one card and I just like, oh, I'm going to start crying now. So this is the card that I pulled, and you have to see the image first. Look at that. It has the little dog in it. You and your puppy. And the image just says, I am just a thought away.
Look at that.
Yeah. So Spicy's
Okay.
still with you.
Okay, that card gave me goosebumps.
Oh, she said, yeah, it was filled with spice. Okay. Well, she
Yeah.
liked that. That was her favorite one.
I really feel like too, you know, she keeps saying, I brought laughter, you know, she just keeps wanting to say that I feel like you laughed a lot when she was around, and, you know, kind of sometimes miss that a little bit of that particular kind of laughter. Do you already have another dog? Go ahead, Sonia. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You guys
No, it's fine. It's fine.
interrupt me when I'm
No,
like,
when it comes through, go with it. Because
Oh, wow, Rochelle. Okay. She said she came back in spirit form and she did something. I just lost it. Oh,
Moved
she
an
moved objects and in the electrical things. Yeah.
no, you don't have another dog. Would you like to have?
Oh, no, but
Oh,
Mark,
she had a rescue.
she did
She
do
had
a
a rescue
rescue
after
though.
her.
You know what? I did have a rescue after her, but gone now. Yeah, no, that wasn't her.
Okay.
But just like you know, EQ was saying, she's kind of knocking on, would you like me to return?
Mhm.
She says there's this void that I would like to replenish or you know, reestablish. She has visited you, like you're saying, in spirit form. And it looks like she's been kind of waiting for like better timing. But I feel like it's no mistake that you asked the question and stuff tonight, because I think, you know, she's kind of knocking. Can I come back? And this is a good time for you to say, if you came back, you know, like if you have requests, like, you know, I'd like you to be a Shih Tzu again, or I don't care what form, or male or female, or something like that. You know, she wants you to give her guidelines.
Mhm. It's so funny because everything that you are saying, that's what I pulled in the cards. The first thing I pulled is the devil here. And I feel like, yeah, she was very much like going to get her way. She was a little, she was spicy. She was very much spicy and was, she can pull you and lure you in to get exactly what she wanted. And with the Eight of Pentacles here, I think she is waiting. She's waiting to come back. And this is her right here, making her entry. We're here with the Empress,
Oh.
being born again. So she is coming back, and she is just a thought away with the Nine of Pentacles. So it's up to you. You just reach out to her. And look at this. The base of my deck is the Knight of Swords. She's running to you. So
With the quickness, look at that.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, I loved it.
Keep your eyes open. She's coming.
Right. So like if you all of a sudden you hear somebody talking about a little dog or something, you know, don't just walk past, listen a minute. Because she's going to try to make her way to you, but you'll have to participate in that a little bit to make sure she gets to you. So just pay attention. That's really all that means. You know, like if some dog comes up or puppy comes up and you're standing there, you go, what? You know, you want to listen for a second.
Yeah.
Ooh, now I got goosebumps. So I was saying today when I was reading with Debbie that the one thing about the animal readings is I just have constant goosebumps and cold chills and stuff.
Yeah, that's beautiful. All right. Thank you for your question, Rochelle. And
she was a princess handful.
Yeah.
But she goes, but I was cute while I was doing it. She really thought she was the cutest thing ever, I'm pretty sure.
All right. So, Yodita is experiencing some financial struggles and wondering what type of blocks are going on with her with that. And Yudita, what I'm seeing is just like this spiral of going around and around. And I feel like that you're creating yourself in this spiral. And they're showing me like just kind of taking a knife and just cutting it. Meaning just cut, just stop and just allow things to breathe is what I'm hearing. Just breathe. And things will fall into place, but because you're allowing yourself to be in this cycle, it's just creating this kind of chaos that's happening in your world. But once you begin to breathe and kind of release and let go, then things will begin to start to fall into place. All right. But I'm going to pull some cards to see what else I got.
Girl, Sonia, when you said just breathe, look what I just pulled. I was pulling the cards.
Love it.
Yeah, we do that all the time. I love it.
There's a lot of synchronicity that, that's, to me, that's confirmation.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, wow.
Oops.
You can say something else, EQ?
I can do if you can go if you want to. If not, I'll finish up. But it's up to you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pull a card in a minute, but the thing I just get, it's interesting too, because Pan and I, past couple of weeks, our focus has been on money and abundance and stuff like that. So of course there'd be a money question, and I kind of I'm getting what Sonia's talking about there, that you're working too hard at it and in a way that's just creating you to go in circles, and it's working hard and your intention is there, but it's kind of wasted energy. So they want you just to stop, breathe, allow the abundance that the universe has for you to come to you. The universe is trying to give you an opportunity. I can see it right there. An opportunity to create more abundance and prosperity. So breathe. Oh, here we go. Just breathe, like you just said. And breathe in that abundance. Breathe it in. And do that as the work a little bit. Because I feel like you've been out doing things, and that's good. But you've kind of done enough of that, so you just need to take a breath and step back and let it come in. You've put a lot out, so allow it to come back to you. And don't, whenever possible, don't spend time worrying about it. Mm-hmm. Think about what you want, not what you don't want. So you don't want to keep struggling with finances. So try not to, dwell on that or give that any time, and just imagine that you and abundance are one and the same. Prosperity comes easily and effortlessly. Okay.
Yeah.
So in addition to that, you guys saw that I had just breathe, but the next card is don't push the river. So in essence, you're going, girl, no. No.
That kind of feels like what I was saying too.
About, it is.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So it's like you guys remember like when the salmon is in season and how they go up against the stream.
Yeah, the stream. Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're going, instead of going with the flow of the river, mm-hmm. you're going against the flow. So that's why you've got hints, just breathe, and also setting your intention. So I got the intent. I know you didn't get that one, Sonia, did you? Because I was
I didn't get that one.
So it's all about your intentions. Okay. It's all about moving the energy to create that positive change that you want, because you are in a transformation right now. Okay, so that's what I got for you.
I had to pull my own oracle cards because I was curious to see if this card was going to come up, and it did.
Oh, wow.
That's my card of flow. So with the don't push the river, this is you going against the current. And you notice how the flow, just let go of the oars, let them go and let the current carry you.
Yes.
And you all have heard me say this before, let it go and let it flow. Okay. Because when you start going against that river and you start pushing against it, that's the resistance that you're creating. And with the card of intention that EQ pulled and the kind of the mantra that Mark had just said there, find something for yourself that's going to allow you to let go and not be in that resistant state. The more that we set those intentions and we start believing in them and trusting them and let go, just you're going to see things to open up and start. And just really quickly, I'll share my experience this weekend when I did ceremony. I had this moment, and this is ayahuasca ceremony I'm referring to. I had this moment of where I was just and I wasn't pain, I was in a lot of discomfort, but the medicine was trying to teach me to learn to be comfortable with that discomfort. And as soon as I stopped pushing against it and fighting against it because I didn't like it, and once I released and let go, I began to just, I surrendered. And the discomfort started to ease, and eventually it went away. And this is kind of something that we have to learn. And the other thing too is being in a place of gratitude. Okay. Being grateful for where you are right now in this moment. And the more gratitude that you put in there, again, you're opening yourself up to more abundance. I also pulled the woman card for you. And this is a card of connecting with your feminine energy. Okay. Allow yourself to really feel into that connection and that place of gratitude and not pushing. All these different things all three of us are saying, I think you'll begin to start to see a difference for sure.
One of the little things that I have to always remind myself and others whenever we're working on abundance is that it's that little slight difference between making it happen and allowing it to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's that slight little thing. It's kind of what Sonia was just talking about, because with my mighty psychic abilities, I can see it right there, so I just feel like if you breathe and allow it to come, it's because I see you've done a lot of legwork and stuff, and the one card I got is the Three of Pentacles. So that to me looks like a job coming or an opportunity, someone looking for your services or something like that. It's just to me, it says yes. It's right there. So, and the other thing, like, Sonia's talking about, in that letting go and surrendering, really what you're doing is you're putting your energy into faith that the universe will take care of you and will look out for you, rather than this fear that it won't, because that other thing is more related to fear that you're not being, that somehow God's left you out of the picture or you're not connected. And I'm here to tell you, you are, because if God can help me be more abundant, and I was poor as a dirt mouse my whole life. So you know what I mean? It's for everybody. But it is a lot about allowing it. And of course, gratitude, cannot overstate it.
Yeah.
Also giving, even if you're not giving money, giving of yourself, giving of your talents, because you give to receive.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
This is the last one I got here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I interrupted.
No. I just this we're gonna end it on this. I got the little smiley face, which is don't worry, be happy. All right. Blessings to you, Yodita. And okay, somehow I guess I didn't really plug in my computer because it's about to die. So let me post the next question.
And then someone's asking, did we close for the night or not? I think there were a few that wanted to know.
I think we can take I will take 2 more just to kind of put on the back burner, but I think we might be full right now. But let me plug this in and then I'll give you that.
Okay. Okay. Yogita, just to piggyback on what Mark and Sonia were saying, because it kind of popped in my mind also about vibrations. So we all are on a frequency. So if you want to attract that right job with the right income, then you need to raise your frequency to that frequency, and then you will attract each other and you'll get what you want. So, and how do you do that? By everything we said: be grateful, stay in a state of gratitude and happiness, do your affirmations before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning, to keep your vibration high, and act as if you've already landed that right job, making the right income that you want to make. And before you know it, you're going to get a phone call, job interview. It's what you want, and boom, the money that you want. So just keep that in mind too.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. I saw another question up here. I want to make sure I didn't. Okay, so this is the next question from Mama Bear.
Okay.
Any messages from Oso and Daisy? They have passed.
Well, I'm going to guess that they're dogs, but
That's
I'm
what
not
I was thinking.
sure.
Dogs. Let's see.
Mostly because my precious, precious dog's name was Oso. So that makes me think this might be a dog. But Oso means bear, actually. So maybe it's a bear.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
My 2 dogs. Okay.
And while you guys are doing that, I just want to read out who I have here. So I want to make sure I didn't forget anyone. After Mama Bear, I have Sherry H, Louisa, Kathy G, Pat, and then Heather, and then Lovely M. Please let me know if I missed anyone. And welcome, Light Vitions, new to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Constance invited.
Oh, how cool. Thank you.
Mama Bear says, Oso looked like a bear when he was a puppy. Did I miss you, Michelle, my bell? Okay, thank you for letting me know. Let me go back and look for you.
But he was a Chihuahua.
Oh, that's super cute.
I love it.
That is super cute.
Oh my, that's so cute. Okay, I can't concentrate. I got to go to the bathroom really quick.
Okay, go for it.
Tony, did you say Tony? I'm sorry. Sent question about my cat.
What happened?
Tony Stokes.
Oh, Tony as well? Okay, let me see. Did I say Tony? No, I will look for Tony and Michelle, my bell. And then after I find those 2, the questions are closed for tonight.
I think I'm going to take a quick break myself real quick. I'll be right back.
So it is a potty break time. So if anyone out there has to go, please go now. All right. And while you're here, again, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And to subscribe, of course, to the Soul Sisters Tarot, but we also, Mark, our guest, Spirit Whisper, to subscribe to his channel, subscribe to my channel, Sonia Rain Lee, and to EQ's channel, her new channel that she just started, and she has her first video up, Wisdom of the Blue Lotus. I noticed that they've been posting them throughout, and it's also in the description, all 3 of our channels.
Sorry about that. That's what I get for having coffee.
Oh, it's okay. EQ had to go as well. I was just sharing our channels. Actually, this Wednesday on my channel, I'm having a special for Black History Month.
Oh boy.
It will be myself and Shining Hawk Healing, Tony from Shining Hawk Healing, as well as Manasa for what's Manasa's channel? Tarot Loving. What's Manasa's? I'm like drawing a blank here. But we're going to be having a discussion as well as doing Reiki healing, healing for for the collective, but also our ancestral line. So that's happening this Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, so I have been looking here and I'm sure I passed it. So Michelle and Tony, if you wouldn't mind, please reposting your question. I'm so sorry I missed it. If you can repost it and I can star it for you. Oh, thank you, Pat. Thank you. Messages for Osa and Daisy.
Well, their energies are, moving closer. Like, first of all, I would have thought that maybe Oso would have been the boss, but I'm getting no. Daisy was more the one you might call the boss. Or, yeah, the boss. But they were buddies. Did Daisy I feel like they didn't pass at the same time. There was some time in between. When did they pass, Mama Bear? You didn't say, did you? No. I see that they like that you're asking about them and that you are calling on them. And so they're happy to come forward. Now they're like, oh yeah, what? You called us? We wanted to come see about it. Oso is particularly curious. Okay, so Daisy went first. That's what I was getting. So it seems like she may have instructed him or something. I don't know if they were both Chihuahuas, but I feel like I can see her kind of teaching him or something like that. And him learning from her. And sometimes he had to mind his P's and Q's and stuff around her. But his is the energy that's kind of coming around her now. And he says, I formed a really strong connection. And I'm here and ready. He kind of says, he has a almost on my own. I don't need a helper as much. Feels like he came into his own a little bit more after Daisy passed. Anyway, what are you guys getting?
Okay. Let's see. The first one that passed was Daisy.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure I got the right one. Okay. Okay. So this is interesting. So I just pulled some cards on it. So kind of wasn't getting much initially. So the first card I got, and this would be for Daisy. I have no more earthly worries. And then this says, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. Okay. Then I wanted to know a little bit more of this message. And I got the crystal. So I feel like they're both still around you. So the crystal to me, when I think of healing, I think of I think in your moment of need or when you're feeling low, I feel like Daisy is the one that comes around to help you through that. It's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever felt like a brush against you, because I'm feeling like a wind, kind of like like something subtle, but you're like, whoa, what was that? I feel like that's probably Daisy being there for you. Then the other one, who was that one? The Aso? So I pulled on that one and I got, it's not your fault. So I'm wondering, did you have to put Aso down, or Daisy, or either one of them? So I got, it's not your fault. And then I got, I will always point you in the right direction. And this is a trip. Baby angel. So they both are like guides helping you right now. I think they have their specific ways that they show you that it's them. So with Daisy, I felt like that brush against you. But I feel like you may get goosebumps or something like that. And I feel like that is also around you. Did she respond to anything yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. So I feel like, I don't know, maybe one of them had to leave. You had to put them down when they were sick. So I'm just curious about that one. And that's what I got. Cute little simple messages for you. No, Daisy was attacked. Oh, okay. Also remember what happened.
He died. Oh, died in your daughter's arms. Oh,
Okay.
oh baby.
That's okay. Okay, got it.
Well, I pulled cards for both of them, and I got remember the happy memories we created. So really just remembering the good times that you had with them. And I got I'm just a thought away. So I got that one too. And there's the represented with the dog right there. And they're healthy and happy. They're doing well. So they are there. They're right there, thought away.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're with you.
Do you have other little dogs at home now? I feel like you might have other dogs. Oh, we're going to take him to the vet, but he already had died. Okay. Big dogs did something. Oh, yeah, there's other dogs
There
too.
are. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You're welcome, Mama Bear.
Yeah. Hey, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon. All right. Blessings to you, Mama Bear. Thank you for your question.
Yeah.
All right. So next we have Sherry. Any messages from her first pet, a Boston Terrier named Tuffy? What a cute name.
I know.
He was a great dog and passed when I was around 6. I was heartbroken. Oh. Okay. Well, let's see.
Tuffy. Well, I feel like I'm like one of those things that's I'm losing power in the middle of my words. I feel like he's here on Earth, not in spirit form, maybe.
Mhm.
He might be back around you. Let me see here. So that was, see, when you were 6, so that was at least 10 years ago. So,
Mark, you know what? It's funny you say that because I felt the same thing.
yeah.
I was like, he's here. He's back. That's what I felt. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that too because, you know, the more I do this one after another like this, and this is kind of new for me. It's sort of like, what do you call it? Speed reading.
Oh. Like speed dating.
Yeah. And then I'm noticing like the way they come in. And that one was like, no, I'm not coming from up there. I'm right here. I feel like he might be with you, Sherry H. More like 46 years ago. I was kidding. Yeah. Mama Bear, I don't think they're reincarnated yet, but they are not taking that option off the table. I just saw that she said she was trying to spell reincarnated, so I think that's what she's asking about.
Mark, you see what
Sherry
Sherry
says,
wrote?
go ahead. EQ.
Oh, I was just asking Mark, did you see what Sherry wrote? That she said, we have 2 dogs now. One is my son's and the other one is my brother's. My son's is definitely closer to me than the other one.
It might help if I know that dog's name, the one with your son, the one that belongs to your son. Because I think it's that one. And I think he's he came to be with your son, your kid, like to be a good pet and companion, sort of like mirroring what he did with you, even though you were really young at the time. He still, watched over you. I feel like he was a protector and stuff like that. So I don't know. I feel like he's around you again. When you tell me those 2, it seems like it's the one that's with your son more so than the other one. But I feel like he'll give you a little signal or a sign if you haven't already thought about that. Okay.
This is going to sound really odd, but Sherry, because I'm trying to make sense of my cards here. Is your son, does he do poems or anything with poetry? If you can let me know that, it will give me some insight on what this card is saying to me here.
You want me to go until she answers you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, because I think I know where you're heading. Because you said that.
He writes music. Okay.
Go ahead.
So I have that Tuffy was, part of the universe, coming in stereo to the poet, to the person who makes the music. Stereo could be music as well. So I feel that Tuffy is around your son. What Mark was saying, because I've got these cards and I'm like, I don't know what this is saying. So I think it's from the guy who writes the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Music.
I got that same thing. This is the card. I was trying to figure it out. And this is the Queen of Wands. And we know wands are about creativity. So I'm like, a person that's creative. And I also got another queen. So it's showing me there's 2 people. And she mentioned the 2 people with the pets. But this person is the one that's creative. And look at the pet. Even though it's a cat, it's still around him. So I was like, ooh, this is your son.
Oh, the son.
Yeah. So this would be the dog that's around the son that she's real close to. I believe could be her Tuffy, is what I'm seeing here. And the reason why I say that, because I pulled one of these other cards here, and this card talks about we are soulmates. So it made me feel like he's a part of your soul family. So he's going through the family line. Yeah. And that's why I felt like this is where he is. He's back, but through your son.
Yeah, that's what I think I was getting when he was talking about, like, you, like I did with you. It's sort of a continuation.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
Sherry, you said I read on Cain, because I think now his name is Cain. Do you remember what I
Yeah,
said?
his name is.
Or why I read on him or anything? I think I remember I remember that name, but I can't remember what we were talking about then.
So Sherry, why don't you try this out? This is what I did with Harmony. So when you're around Kane, ask, let's say Tuffy, to see how he relates to that, what he does with that. I'd be curious to see what he does. If you see a slight change, something that he does that is like, did he just like wag his tail, or did he just, something? See, just try that out.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he had a physical thing. I remember now. His face swelled up, and they
Mhm.
were trying to figure it out. Yeah. See, it all comes up as soon as you give me one little thing. I go, oh yeah, that one. But then it's like a big melee. Otherwise, yeah, okay. Yeah, just what you were saying, EQ. That would be a good way to figure out.
Mhm.
There's something else he's doing already. Of course, you were so young then. It might be harder for you to get it, but there's some way. He says the way I am with your son, I don't know his name, is a lot like the way I was with you. The way I pay attention to him, or something like that. Okay.
All right.
Oh, guys, look at this. The bottom of my deck is the Fool, which is the beginning. I feel like this is his energy falling back to earth, coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So I do feel like exactly that he's here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, she said he's actually 3 feet away from me right now, looking at what? Looking at it that way. Yes, he does that. Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. Very cool.
I know.
Well, plus now all of a sudden he came in there 3 feet away from you to say, "Oh yeah, you're reading about me. Hi."
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for your question, Sherry. Louisa says, I want to know, will I get my Section 8 this year? Louisa, was there a problem with your application or something like that? I'm feeling something around the application process of your Section 8, and that's possibly what's been holding it up. I feel like that it will happen, but because of this is kind of what's good night, Priscilla. Thank you for joining us. Let me know if there was an issue. I'm seeing something with the application. Are you still with us, Louisa? Hey, Trina from Unique Inspirations. Good to see you.
Hey, Miss Trina.
Louisa, let us know if you're still here.
Well, I heard a big yes. Like
no problem with the application. Okay.
When I first read the question, I just heard yes, and like as soon as I tried to go into it, yes, that you will get it this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not exactly sure what that is, but doesn't that help you get a house or something? Is that what a Section 8?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe if there's nothing now, just keep an eye, making sure I'm hearing like just to check in about your application process to make sure that everything is going smoothly with that. Because they're showing me something with the application. So it doesn't necessarily mean bad. It just means like, just keep checking in and being mindful of that application, that everything's going. I've contacted them a few times. Okay, yeah, they're saying just to be on top of it. Make sure that you stay on top of that. Oh, I got the wrong cards here. Let me see.
Yeah, that's what I thought that was. Okay.
Sonia, can I go real quick while you're
Yeah,
doing
please do.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, I believe that you will get it. Okay. This is my new beginning. And new beginning with what? I see there's the money that's going to be given to you through the Section 8. So I do see that coming. Now, this is kind of a challenge for me because when I look at this card, this kind of talks about well, a lot of different things, but illusions and dreams, different options, different things. So I just feel like it's still being processed, basically. There's still a lot more hoops in the background that they're doing. Now this card is a 7 on it. So generally that could be July. It could be the 7th month, which is July. 7 weeks, which I think it's going to be a little bit further out. So I'm feeling maybe summertime, possibly, or the 7th day of a given month. So I'm going to pull some more cards for a second because I do want to see if I can narrow that down for you. And of course, timing is subjective because of our free will. It can change. Just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I've got the burden card. So I know that you're very burdened right now, but this card is a 9. So that's giving me September. So sometime in that framework, I think that you're going to get some correspondence.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled the devil card right after that. So there may be some challenges coming up that you may have to not necessarily resubmit. Maybe they might want more documents from you or something like that. Because Sonia, I think that's why you probably feeling like something more with the paperwork. Yeah.
Are you done? EQ?
Yes.
Okay. And you're still shuffling, so I'm going to go.
Yeah, go, Mark, please.
I still think it's going to happen. That I get the 7. I got a couple of 7s too in this. The 7 of Wands, and in this one, see how he looks like he's kind of on a tightrope.
Yeah.
And there's like these little bit of whoa, wee, ah. There's like a little bit to go through, but I don't think it's so much you as it is them going through like stuff. I feel like it's still. The process is slowed down because of where we are in the world a little bit. It doesn't really have anything to do with you so much. And that it's coming. This Chariot makes me think it is coming. But they're a little overwhelmed with work and everything's slower than it normally would be. So here I go again with another 7 of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy's out a little bit sweaty. He's, I'm working so hard. But again, it's them, I feel. And they're like, we're a little overwhelmed. We can't get to it all or something like that. But in the end, 10 of Cups. And I love this because it's right over that little house there. You see? So,
look at that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
What cards are those, Mark? Those are so cute.
I know they're fun. I'll show you the top. They're like a cartoon deck. Of course,
Yeah.
I don't have the box here, but I like it because it's over the house, and there's all the little bee family going, "Yay! Our cups are full, and we can move in." I can't think of the name of this deck, but I like it.
Yeah, those are cute.
Okay. Are you done, Mark?
Yep.
Okay. So, Louisa, I have the Five of Wands here, and you can tell like it's being held up right here. There's a little bit of a battle going on here. This is the Five of Wands, so it's a little bit of a struggle right now. The Three of Wands, you see, it's like a little bit of a journey, so it's going to take a little bit of time. And then I have the Judgment card here. And I feel like, but you see, like, you see how they're partying it up and drinking and stuff right here. So like, it's just kind of dragging here. But if you notice, this person giving the good news at the door, that's blowing the trumpet here. So I feel like it is coming. It will happen. And the Five of Coins, she's cashing out right here. So to me, that feels like yes. I pulled some. Let me see what's on the base of the deck here. Yeah, I got the Three of Cups. So see, they're like sitting around, and to me, this looks like kind of like a little bit of a housewarming party there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sitting there enjoying each other's company. I pulled a couple of my timing cards, and I pulled the top two cards. I got it's going to take a while, and to be patient.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not quite giving me a timing on that. And looking at the base of the deck, it says it's at a standstill.
Mm-hmm.
So just be patient with the process. It's coming. It's going to take a little time.
I just want to show you guys really quick. I just pulled one card for timing. It's a 2 + 5. It's 7. So it goes back to Mark, what you're saying, all those sevens. And then I had 7. So something with, I'm feeling July, that she may hear something about it, not necessarily be moved in by then, but she'll get something by July, a notice or something like that.
Yep.
So good luck to you, Louisa. Yeah, good luck.
Mark, did you see Harmony? She wanted to come in and say hello to you. She's right
Hi,
here.
sweetie.
Hi, Harmony.
I love her face. Look at it.
I know.
She was just like, she had that little face like,
Yeah, really? But she
Yes,
kind
she did.
of got like a bobcat face because of those little
she
tufts
does.
around her lips and stuff.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
Yeah, let me see. Let him see Harmony.
Hi, she goes, I'm
Hi,
not looking.
sweetie.
I am not looking at him.
He's purring though.
Hi there, sweet baby. Oh, he's so cute.
Hi, Harmony. Say hello.
How can you be so cute? Now he gave me a little stare.
Hello.
He's like, I'm a diva. Well, I like that she let you put things on her, like a little crown and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She did that one
Oh, I'm
time.
sure she loves that.
Mhm. All right.
I have 4 cats and they all could not be more ornery if they wanted. I have one sweet kitty who likes me to hold her, but the rest of them are like, please don't touch me.
All right, Kathy G. I still miss my cat Annabelle and dog Buddy. I start to cry when I think of Buddy. Is there a message from either one of them? Oh, well, big hugs to you, Kathy. I know. Losing a pet is hard.
It is.
I don't think people, for those that aren't into pets or animals, don't really quite understand, or some people don't anyhow, how attached that you become. And, they're your babies. They're your babies.
Well, it's that unconditional love thing that we don't get a lot of places. And so it's just so, it's hard to lose it.
Yeah.
These cards are called Mystical Melodies, I think.
They are adorable.
They're like
Love
real old cartoon images.
Yes.
Yeah, they're cool.
Um,
Okay, so I still miss my cat Annabelle and dog Buddy. Kathy G. Annabelle and Buddy. You got that right. My pets are my babies, and they remind me of that every day. Hi, I'm your baby.
Yeah.
Annabelle and Buddy.
Tony, that's such a great idea. He said it would be fun if we could share photos of our four-legged companions.
What's that now?
Tony
Would
said it
it
would
be
be,
fun if we could share photos of our four-legged? It would be fun.
yeah.
All mine are snoozing now. Of the two, the kitty cat Annabelle comes across. She has like this, I kind of see an aloofness about her, where she has this almost like she says, I would make a good picture in a magazine, kind of, where it feels like she posed around or something. Like, look at the sunlight, the way it hits me here, or something, kind of like, lolling around and looking lovely and things. But she had a strong sense of, like independence. I don't feel like a lot of things bothered her or bugged her too much. I feel like those two, so I'm getting that they knew each other, but she doesn't seem to care. She goes, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. A lot of that kind of energy. But now Buddy, like coming, I'm here. He's a lot more, happy dog. And so glad you're talking to me and calling on me. What are you guys getting?
I had to switch decks because I was trying to use the deck of character and it just.
Yeah, girl, I did the same thing. I had to switch because, yeah.
She was the queen of my pets. That's definitely the energy she was giving me. Yeah.
I can go though. So, okay. So I pulled some cards for Buddy, the dog. And so let's see what these are. So Buddy says, look, I am not dead. Okay. And then look at this card. And then Buddy also says, I am surrounded by loving animals. So he's there with others.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then I wanted to kind of get some of the emotions or, what do they have to say regarding that? And I felt like, was Buddy sick? Because he was kind of powerless in his last few, time here, and that he was sick and you were worried about him. And that's probably why, I ended up pulling this card that I'm not dead. So I don't know if you went through a process with him before he transitioned. And then for the kitty, Kitty says, I was met by so many loving people and my death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to any kind of guilt. And I feel like she said, yes, he had a tumor. Okay. And I feel like for Miss Kitty, she's proud, definitely was very, very proud. But I feel like she could have been a handful too. She was just all over the place. Look at the cat at the top. She's just kind of just all over the place. Having a good old time.
What are those one cards?
These
Those are the
are
mixed
mixed
emotions.
emotions.
Oh, yeah, those are cool. Those,
Yeah.
no, the ones that, that have
Oh, these. Oh, I'm sorry. Those are.
the
Oh, I love these.
cloudy ones that look like,
These are talking to heaven. These are from
ah,
James Van Prague. Yeah, they're mediumship cards.
oh, I love those. I've not
Yeah.
ever seen those before, but I love those messages. They were great.
Mhm.
Hmm. And then I'll pull one more for each animal just to sum it all up through their emotions of where they're at right now. I'm not understanding this for Buddy, but Sonia, maybe you can help me out. So Buddy's there's some feeling disgusted, or maybe did he used to have a problem with holding his bowels, maybe, or something? I'm not sure what he's saying on this one.
What are the words say underneath that one?
Revolted, nauseated, repelled. Oh, probably maybe
Oh, the
walking
nausea.
away.
Maybe if he was sick with the tumor, he might have
Yeah,
been felt kind of sick.
yeah. And he knows that he felt left. This is disappointment of the past, and I think that's the energy around when he was passing. That you guys were disappointed. And then I'm gonna pull one more for the kitty. Oh, she says she is safe and comforted. And look at the dog. I don't know if that's a dog or a cat, but feeling very safe.
Look like a
That's what I
kitty.
Yeah. All right. So for Annabelle, I have the 5 of coins here, and I did see that that she was very close to you. And if you notice, like this animal here, it's a dog, but with the 5 of coins, it's right there with the mama. So yeah, she was very, very close to you. And the 3 of coins, I'm trying to see what this one is about. If you notice, there's like another pet there too. I felt like so there's a boat. They're going down a what is this thing called? Oh gosh, we
Train?
have them where I grew up. Like the lock, their locks going down the river there. And if you notice the dog right there with their person. But I feel like with Annabelle, everywhere that you went around your home and the place, she was right there with you. Like she didn't leave sight. And she was the rock star. I have the 2 of wands here. She was the main attraction. And then with Buddy, I felt like he was very playful. This is the 5 of wands, even though this shows like struggle. Well, he did. He had a struggle, right? He had that tumor, so he was struggling. But before experiencing that, he was very playful energy. Again, so funny that these cards came back out. Again, the 3 of wands. Again, you have a dog here that indicates like man's best friend. He was very loving, dedicated. And the King of Coins, I just feel like he was very, you notice the sunshine around this individual. He was very like the light of your life. He was very playful and just brought a lot of good comfort energy, a lot of good energy around him. So the 2 cards that I pulled from them, your kitty cat says, "We are soulmates." And then Buddy says, "It is beautiful where I am."
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kathy, do you have a dog now? Was like a person to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because.
Well, it's so funny that you said that because that's a person right in the middle of the card there.
I'm just curious if you have a dog now. Because Buddy doesn't seem done with you. No, but I have a cat, Max. I hope to get a dog soon. Oh, okay. So that's what he's doing. He keeps saying that. I think he might already be a puppy or something, like that. Because when he put up that card, what was it? "I'm not dead" or something it said. That really like went boom, because I was just right then I was going to say, do you have a dog? because I feel like he's already in the process of trying to come back. And he's really excited about it, you know. So I feel like he's already in form. So pay attention for puppies. So in that case, I feel like he's a puppy, you know. I don't think he's like a rescue older. He seems more like puppy. Okay. I just wanted to bring that out because when both of them were reading, I kept trying to get that same thing over and over in their readings as well.
That's awesome. Okay, I know we're getting to the top of the hour here.
Yeah.
And we still have, okay. So Heather and Lovely M, we may not be able to get to your questions tonight. I'm sorry. It's just that we're getting late on time here. And I know it's super late for Mark. So we're just so grateful for him being on with us at this hour.
I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I feel so lucky that you even asked me to come on.
Oh, yes. We're super excited to have you here. So this is Pat's question. She's talking about her cat. Is the OC coming back to us?
Is OC was her cat?
Yes, OC was her cat.
He just passed a couple months ago. Is that right, Sonia?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
In Through a Colored Lens, storyteller. Whenever I see OC, I think Orange County.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The OC.
I lived in Southern California too long. The OC.
And OC was Anso's mom. That was her other cat.
Okay.
Anso.
So Pat, I have to show you this because it fell out of my deck when I was shuffling. I am so much better now. Look at the rainbow. Yeah. She was the orange cat.
Good night, Heather. Yeah, that's
Oh, the orange cat.
Orange cat. That's what it stands for. That's right.
Orange cat.
Okay, I'm going to do something slightly different here. Oh, cat. I want the rest of the family.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's good though. That means he's wanting to come back.
Mm-hmm.
I feel anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And also, well, just what I'm getting, like, just as I'm trying to tune into him, it's like he's still a little bit busy on the spirit side. Like, you know, like when we cross over, as far as I can tell from what, you know, I get, just, you know, we have like a review period or where our soul kind of looks at things and sees how it did and progressed. And the animals kind of do a similar thing. But then they also look at if they're going to come back, they're kind of plotting it or figuring out how they can reconnect. So it's at about that time, but it's not quite. It looks like he's still looking at stuff to figure out the exact way so that he can get to where you are. You know, so that you find him. But I definitely see that he's wanting to come back. Mm-hmm. It's just he's kind of busy just for a little tiny bit longer. A lot of times when I've done this and when pets have just passed, and this doesn't mean it's every time or whatever, but quite often it's about a 3-month period before a turnover. Well, sounds weird, but generally, it seems like it takes them about 3 months to come back. I don't think that's a hard and fast rule, but I get that it's more often than not, it's about that time period. So I think we're just a little bit shy of it.
Okay. You want to go, EQ? Or I can go.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'll go so I wanted to do something slightly different, Pat, for you.
Cool.
And I actually pulled my charms. I was trying to be quiet. But before I show you the charms, I have to show you the last card. And this is what he says. I always give you a good night kiss.
Oh,
Isn't that sweet? So I'll let you know about that. And I concur with Mark because I was feeling not now. I didn't feel like he was coming back anytime soon. I feel like it's going to be off in the distance for his return. But I do feel like he will return to your family group. And so I pulled 3 charms. And the first one is the fairy. You guys can see that. The fairy or the angel card. And I just felt like, that's him in spirit. But then this is so cute. Then I ended up pulling the dolphin. And to me, they're so tiny. Sorry, guys. The dolphin is a lot of times it's good luck. When I see dolphins, they're good luck. It's emotions because they're in the ocean. So that's he's just showing you his emotions for you. You can't make this stuff up, guys. I have over 100 and something charms in here. The last one I got is the kitty cat.
no.
I was like, oh my gosh, can't make this up. I got the kitty cat.
Super cute.
Yeah. So I just feel like, yeah, he will come back to you, just not right now.
Yeah. He's busy right now doing his own thing, entertaining other people right now up there with the 201s. But I think, he's trying to figure it out. I have the Art of Wands. So the story hasn't been written yet. Okay. Still trying to figure out exactly what that story is, but he'll be back. And the Hermit here. Notice the cat, notice the light shining on the cat there.
Yeah. As he's resting.
And resting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What a great card with that cat in it.
Mm-hmm.
And plus the dolphin charm too. Dolphins for me, they bring a lot of energy about telepathy and mental connection through the mind.
Yeah.
And so I think, Osti's still got that strong connection. And he's going to hold on to that because he's going to make his way back to you. I know you're saying it was a female. I keep saying he. It's a she. It was a she. Although,
it was a she?
Yeah, she said it was a rare female orange cat.
Okay.
So that's the plan, is to come back. I can see this little connection there. So I don't think it's going to be a long time off. It's more like months, not like, way long.
Yeah. So yay, Pat. Mark, we have 2 questions left. How are you doing? Can you do 2 more?
Okay, yeah, we can do 2
good.
more.
All right, awesome. All right, so I have Michelle, Mybelle, and Tony. I got got both your questions here. So Michelle says, my Maggie, she's an emotional support animal, but she barks so much about everything, even when I ask her to stop. Help.
Talk to Pan. Pan will help you.
Emotional support animal, but she barks so much about everything. Maggie.
Well, EQ, we can see what you think might be going on with her.
I'm going to pull an emotional card.
I think I'm going to do the same. See what we get. It'd be funny if we get the same thing.
And then I'm going to just pull from another deck just to see something for a second.
Dr. Pan.
Well, she's gotten a little bit of a mixed message, and she's a little bit confused. It's like she thinks that the barking is a way of alerting you. But, Pan's here, and we're just trying to talk to her and say, but that actually creates emotional distress, like the barking itself. So it's a little over the top. She feels like she's doing what she's supposed to do, but somehow she's got a little bit of a mixed message in there. Like, alert, I'm alerting. But I go, yeah, but you're alerting too much. And she says, what? It's like almost overzealous, trying to do the job too much, trying to prove just how good she is at it. So tell her to ease up, that she's a good dog and she's excellent in her job, and she doesn't have to constantly show it to you. Emotional support animal. Because honestly, I'm not sure she feels, I'm not sure why barking would be the thing to do. She's got it confused somehow. Who trained her? Did you train her? And bark at me like she's asking me something.
Mark, are you good?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. Because I think on my end, one of the things that I'm getting is part of it is boredom. She's looking at the clock. I feel like and then she gets a little discouraged. And I know she's your emotional support dog, but she is feeling very proud. And girl. She is feeling very, very proud, but I feel like she wants to be free at the same time. So that makes me feel like, no way.
What is happening?
So I would encourage you. I don't know how much time you're able to take her out for a walk, buy her a new toy, something to keep her attention, because I feel like there may be a sense of boredom and she wants to do a little bit more. So that's what I'm getting. And Sonia.
Well, the other ones that I pulled, I got, it's like mixed cards here. So like sometimes she's worried, and I think it's worried about you, she just, because when I say that is that I also pulled like the 10 of blades here. And, you see like this cat here, and like feels like there's people coming after. So anyone I think that comes into your space, or people into your space, she's just being very, she's being protective and guarding you and watching over you. And I know the 9 of blades is creating a lot of stress and headaches, for you with that. But she's very proud to be there, to be your animal. But like EQ said, she might need some space to be a little free, because she has a lot of excitement. I feel like she has a lot of energy in her. So she may need that space to kind of let some of that energy out.
Yeah.
Good night, Scott, Scorpio, Moon, Tarot. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Yeah,
she thinks she's doing a great job, but she's overzealous. She's going overboard. So, tell her that, Michelle, just, you're really good. You don't have to go that far. It's like, it's okay if a leaf gets near me, or, she's going, there's something. Like, I'm going to get them all away. And just, it's okay for some things to be around. Just, so she's kind of overdoing it. it's kind of overdoing your job. Because that holding that card that they both got, like holding up a trophy. She's like, I'm good at this. So just, talk to her like you would a person and just say, that's a little too much, sweetie. And let's take it down a notch or two. She could probably go down 2 notches.
Yeah. She said, okay, walk her. Yeah. I think she needs to let some of that energy come out of her. Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck, Michelle, my belle. Keep us posted on how that goes for you. All right. Last question of the evening. This is from Tony. And this is for her cat, Minui. And she says, looking for a message since he was young and it was unexpected when he passed over. So
yeah.
for her cat, Minui.
Oh.
Tony, you still with us? I want to make sure you're still here. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I know we went a little over tonight. Appreciate you all. Tony, you still with us?
Got it, Rochelle. That's interesting. Tony is.
Oh, yes. Okay. Say thank you when she. Oh, okay. She was giving an answer too. Yeah. But yes, Tony is still here.
I get, Tony, that she was one of many. She says, Tony,
Minui is a male. He was young.
Okay, yeah. That part of your adventure with the animals is coming into contact with quite a few and different. You have different experiences with them, and sometimes it's for a short period, sometimes it's for a longer period, sometimes it's 2 together. There's a lot of different animals that want to interact with your energy here in this lifetime. So you're having a lot of different experiences, and his was meant to be a shorter period. He said, I got what I needed, even though it seems like I wasn't there long, I still received what I wanted from that expression. So sometimes it's like they just come to interact with your energy, and it's not always for a long period. I feel like you may have had quite a few animals over the years, and some for short periods and some for long.
Minui was euthanized when he was 8 in 2011. It was quick and unexpected. It broke my heart. Yeah.
He also asked, has he come back? I'm not getting that. I don't know if you guys are. I feel like no, but I'll pull some cards on it. If he came back.
Yeah, let's see.
Real quick, Tony, this is interesting. I just wanted to show you these cards that I got real quick. So Minute says, we are so connected. So it's still around you in spirit that way. And he wants to say it's not your fault. That he's with the rest of the family and he has become one of your guides. So he's definitely around you, helping you. And then I wanted to just look at some emotions, and he felt very grateful for the love and for what you gave him. But my next two cards goes back to that guilt and regret. I feel like this is your energy, and I think that's why, he comes back to tell you it's not your fault, and we are still connected.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
So what I have, and I can tell that this is causing you a lot of heartache. I got the Three of Blades, and you see the woman crying there. And look, there's Minui right there behind you. So Minui is still very much in your reach. I also got the Star. So just right there with you. The hand, you just have to reach out. And the Ten of Wands. And I feel like the message here with this that Minui's giving you is not to allow to get yourself all worked up and worried about it. The other three cards I pulled are Tears Cleanse the Soul. So it's okay to cry. It's okay to grieve. Make sure you continue that process. But know that he says, my mind is free. And that I always give you a kiss goodnight.
Oh.
So he's there with you. He's with you.
Yeah, I feel like he's still in spirit form though, like in heaven, like heavenly, spirity, over the earth kind of, but watching in. We changed his food to salmon. Yeah, I know. Well, the first card I got was this gut card, guts.
Oh, wow.
So, it was like a little, belly and inner problems.
Mm-hmm.
But he says, though, I was a gold mine of a dog. And it is a dog, right?
A cat.
Oh, cat. Yeah, that's a dog. What the? Yeah, I was like a little gold mine there, and like a little treasure. I could see why you got really attached. But and he gives me this plateau card, which reminds me of heaven, and that he's still in that spiritual state up there in the clouds, like these little figures flying around, like in spiritual form. And I get the wizard finally, which makes me think there may be a little magic in the future, or he might be thinking about, waving a wand and reappearing. Because I just think he's watching for the time to reappear. And this is Watchdog, but it's like him watching, looking like that. So I wouldn't close that door.
He was my daughter's first cat when she was 5, 6 years old, somewhere around there. Yeah. Yeah. Well, big hugs to you, Tony. Yeah. Thank you for your question. All right. Wow. Whoops. Let me hide those. Okay. Mark, I can't thank you enough again for joining us tonight.
Right back at you. I had a lot of fun. The animals tend to always follow me, though. So it's like, oh, great. We're just reading about animals. All right. I've been noticing that. I go, okay, well, unfortunately, when you bring me on, you might get some animals to come along, too. I don't know.
Okay.
What's going on with that?
And thank you to everyone in the chat. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you all so, so much. Again, don't forget, if you haven't already, to subscribe to Mark's channel, Spirit Whisperer. It's in the description, as well as my channel and EQ's channel. My channel's my name, Sonia Rain Lee, and EQ got hers up there, Wisdom of the Blue Lotus. So make sure you subscribe to all three. and have a great night. We'll see you next Monday. We're going to have some guests on, so some more guests, some more collabs. So make sure that you are here for that. We have it's Tarot Living with Manasa. That's what it is. Tarot Living with Manasa. We have Unique what is Trina's channel? There it is. Unique Inspirations with Trina. We have the Blissful Empath coming on. It's a night of all women, and again, we're celebrating Black History Month. So these are newer women to the YouTube world, and we want to make sure that we showcase them, and so people can get to know them. So we're excited to have them all on. All right, everyone, have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Mwah.